Okay, welcome back. Thanks for signing up. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share with you the number one most difficult thing for people in a turbulent economy. And that thing is getting more clients. Now I'm going to demonstrate on the board, and I'm going to say this before I even start. If you do this, your business will improve. I'm going to ask you to do it, and I'm also going to insist that you stop making cold calls. Now, I could feel the bristle there. I'm going to tell you, do not make cold calls. They don't work. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a concept, and stop the music behind you, stop all the other stuff you're doing, and let's focus in on this for the next few minutes. I'm going to give you a concept, and it's spelled G-R-I. G-I-R-I. Giri. In Asian cultures, it's pronounced Giri. It means to return the favor. And so that I'm clear on this, how many of you have heard of 6 degrees of separation? If you haven't, it simply means that the world is connected. That if you're trying to talk with someone, you probably know someone who can help you get to that person. Why we don't use that, I don't know. But hopefully today we'll stop. So here's what I want to suggest to you. If we look at the Giri system, it will remind us of a concept that we've seen anytime we walk outdoors. And that concept is a growing tree. It looks like this. That's my version of a tree. So there's a tree, the ground, and this is the tree's root system. So what I'm saying to you is that if you want to grow your business, it's not the sun hitting the leaves. It's participation in your root system. Is everybody clear on that? It's the people that you work with, the relationships that you have, and it's not enough to be able to establish a good relationship. Everybody I talk to says, yeah, I'm good at relationships. And that's fine. But can you penetrate a relationship is the question. So let's erase this tree so I can draw some more. Okay, here's the concept. The world, I said, is connected. So if this is the world, and this is you, you are A, and you've decided that you want to do business with someone, let's say that person's B. Most of the times, at least in America, we just go straight to B. We'll call them, we'll email them, we'll do any number of things that are cold. I'm saying scratch that. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go over here and talk to C. Now, C is someone you know, that you've done business with, that you have some relationship with. I want you to call C. Tell C that you're improving your business and you would like their help in getting to B. Now, they know B. And what they're going to do is they'll call B on your behalf and ask them to do you that favor. Call B for me, would you? And chances are they're going to say yes. Now, when they do, they call B and they have a conversation. Ask them to call you back. The call comes to you. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. When you call B after that phone call, something happens. Rapport has been transferred. So you spent years building rapport with C. It's only fair that you penetrate the relationship and use that rapport to build rapport with B. When you talk with B, you'll find something interesting. They'll be far more open to you. The conversation will be different. It's almost like you're talking to an old friend. But here's where I think it really takes off. B is more likely to buy you to the tune of about 80%. I've been using the system for 9 years. I had a close ratio of 78%. Let me say it again. 8 out of 10 people that I talk to, I'd get business from. You do the math and find out how easy it is. Now, here's what I want to do now. Once we get that B conversation going, the chances of you selling skyrocket. When you sell them, I'd like you to do something. I'd like you to go back and thank C. Now, I don't want you to give them money. Money's out. Give them something that makes them think. Give them a gift that's specific to them. It could be golf, it could be a book, it could be a set of quotes. But I want you to thank C because so few people say thank you. Now here's the upside. We're still operating within that world structure I talked about earlier. Guess what happens with C? C is going to do something for you. They're going to tell you about D. Yeah. Your business will quadruple because all these people will be talking. The only thing you have to do is do a good job with B the same way you did with C. Now let's look at the math of this. I talked about 6 degrees of separation. I'm saying that C knows 6 other people that you could do business with. That if you do a good job with B, B is going to know 6 other people that you could do business with. Same thing with D, another 6. But let's be skinny about this. Let's say it's only 2 that they know or 2 that they work with. You still have 8 people that you can do business with right away. And I don't mean down the road. I mean right away. And if you're lucky, and if you're able to do the 6, it's 36, that's 216, if my math is right. I had that basic course. I could be off there. But 216, you have a new database now, 216. So the concept is the Geary system. It means root intertwining or to return the favor. Stop making cold calls. No more. Stop trying to get business from strangers. In a tough economy, it's not the time to be alone. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take this concept, and I'm assuming all of you got the concept now. Let's go to the next page. Here's what I want you to do. I would really like this if you would go back to a book written by Malcolm Gladwell called The Tipping Point. And what Malcolm said that I thought was important is that most of us have 12 people that are in our inner circle. Guess how many we know? How many associates we really have? 2,000. 2,000 associates. I want you to sit down and make a list. This is your contact list. I want 6 names. I want the person who sold your car. I want your real estate broker. I want people that you've done business with before. I want 6 names. I want those 6 names to be your primary contact list. And with that 6, what I want you to do is use 6 degrees of separation to get off to a fast start. Okay. We're in and out. That's going to do it. Stay tuned. There are going to be other segments that we're going to email you, and I hope they're as effective as this one has been for me. Thanks. Greg Winston signing off.